happy Florida month.
Yes, happy Florida month.
It was a good month in Florida. I don't think we knew what to expect coming out here in the beginning.
Yeah.
We knew a couple things we were going to try, but then there were good surprises along the way too. And I think overall, I had a really good time.
Yeah.
Did you also have a good time?
I did have a good time. I love the little sandpipers, and I love like those little crabs out front on the beach. I love it. And we got to see dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we stayed at a park that's in Sarasota. One of our favorite things at RV parks is when there are some amenities that we can use. And this one had pool tables, which we're sort of obsessed with. This happened first in Tucson. We got kind of hooked playing pool, and it was last year. And now if there's a pool table, we're going to be there a lot.
Yeah.
So we played a lot of pool this month.
It's a different kind of month because I think usually we're on our own so much, and this month we weren't hardly on our own at all.
Yeah. Sarasota is only about 30 minutes from your parents' house in Venice, and it was great to have that. We've never had that relationship with them either, where we were able to just drive to their place. Every time we've seen your parents, we've always had to stay with them. It's always been the only thing to do.
It's been nice because it feels like I live, in the town over from my parents for a month. It felt more than just like coming in for a whirlwind visit and then leaving. It was like I get to visit them whenever and just go have dinner.
Exactly. So we went over there for dinner and board games and walks down to the beach. Your parents are both really awesome people, and they both have their own interests. Your dad with his shark teeth.
Yep.
So he's always very proud as you are finding shark teeth on the beach.
Yes, he has a massive shark tooth collection that draws visitors from out of town. Friends will bring, if they have someone visiting, they'll say, gotta go over to Mike's house. He's got this amazing shark tooth collection.
Right. Yep. And of course, your mom, her thing now is all the butterflies.
Oh my gosh.
And she had butterflies everywhere.
It's so sweet. She's raising caterpillars now.
And then, of course, your cat.
Oh my gosh.
Who is the funniest cat?
Yeah. Okay. So my parents' cat is named Mama Tiger. This cat is hilarious. She's the sweetest cat with the grumpiest expression. And she loves to eat lizards, which is just really gross.
Did we just eat a lizard? That was so gross.
So it was great to be able to see them. And of course, also my grandparents live in town, and we saw them as well briefly. And your grandma, who also lives in Venice, Oma, as the Germans
German
say.
grandma, yeah.
Yeah, who was adorable.
She's great. She's
And
always the life of the party.
she's the best.
Yeah.
We love Oma.
We got to show off the RV a little bit.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course, again, taking the RV around with family,
Yeah.
they get to come and see it. And
See
it
your
is, you were talking about it, and I agree with you how when someone walks in the RV, it's like, oh, because we do our best to show what it's like to be in here, but until you step in, I don't think that you understand just how comfortable and spacious an RV is. I think that's for people who haven't been in one before, at least.
Right. Well, even in some RVs aren't necessarily this nice and spacious. I mean, especially the Alta, I feel like feels really homey because it isn't cluttered with all of these cabinets. It really has these like home style windows, and like they go all the way to the ceiling, and it's really open and spacious. And so people walk in and they're like, wait, this is on wheels? Like this moves?
Right. It's a perfect space for us.
Yeah.
So we had all that family time. But the other thing that we did was we had a lot of work time here. We have, as always, Marketing Tea stays pretty busy. And so we had 3 different content sessions that we did while we were here with 3 different clients. We came and saw some old clients and some new clients and just did a ton of work while we were here.
Yeah.
And that is the quintessential RV life. I mean, that's why we did it in the first place, was that we could tie in the work that we have to do when we're traveling, and our work is unique because we have to travel to do it.
Right.
And feel like we're living our lives, including tying that in with seeing family.
Yeah. And
it's always great when those 2 things line up, when family's right there while you have to work.
But in the past, it has been stressful because when you're on a shoot for work, like that's so much to do in itself. But when you're also using that as an opportunity to see family, there's no time for anything besides seeing people.
Right.
Yeah.
But now you get to come home to your home, to the Alta,
Right.
and relax and eat the food you want to eat
Yeah.
and be home. But I'm avoiding the biggest one for me this month, which is the reason why I'm all bruised up.
Bruises.
Which is that I've talked about Jiu Jitsu for a long time on my other podcast, and it's been a big obsession of mine, and I've gotten to try it, but very rarely. And so this month was the first where I said, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to take a month and learn as much as I possibly can. And so I went to Gracie Bradenton, and I started doing no-gi jiu-jitsu for the month.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
I was really proud of you for doing that. Just because, like, it's one thing to try something new when you're in one spot and you know that you can make, like, a connection and, like, a home in that place. And it's so much more intimidating when you're on the road and you know you're going to have to find a new place every couple weeks. But I just made me really happy to see you going out there and just grabbing it.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would go every day that we weren't working.
Right.
I would be there. It was really just like a little jiu-jitsu retreat for me,
Yeah.
just to be able to go every day.
I'm under here. I'm under here. So I hug nice and tight, my chest, his chest. This back foot, windshield wipers beneath him. I'm just gonna sit to my butt and I'm gonna roll him over. Right?
And it's hard because you mix that in with the rest of your life. I mean, it's exhausting. You come back and you're totally exhausted, but you have to just fold that into your day, and
Yeah.
usually your ego is really bruised.
Right.
That's just how that goes.
Yep.
But luckily I was pretty prepared for it. Like I've had good mentors in jiu-jitsu that have encouraged me to start, and they got me on the right mindset before I started. But it's going to be one of those things, I think, now where my plan is going to be to train on the road where we go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that will be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I guess my hope is that I would pick up different styles and techniques from all the different places that we go,
Right.
because it's an international language, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So I can generally find a place to do it no matter where we are.
Definitely.
So can't stop doing it.
Yeah.
But you weren't too mad that I was gone for a
I was
couple
not.
hours each day, because you've got a big project right
Yeah.
now that you
I'm
got to work
working on
on.
my documentary. It's about our first year on the road. It's interesting to see how we have changed throughout that year, and to go back and just even see like how different we would look. Like I had short blonde hair and you were like bodybuilding. It was like so different.
Yeah, we were different
Yeah.
people when we started
Yeah.
on the road.
And so it's just been fun, and it's been very time consuming though, because it is a full year getting condensed down into like a single movie. And so I have been happy to have my time while you're gone,
Yeah,
because I get like so zoned in and I'll be like, it's been an hour?
right.
What?
Yeah, Florida.
Florida.
My goodness. That was our month. I mean, it was
Yeah.
mostly just like, for me, train constantly.
Mhm.
For you, work on your documentary.
Yeah.
See family interspersed through all that, and then a whirlwind of work and content sessions. And now, just like how we do it, we're off again before we've even caught our breath, and that's how we do it. We are gonna cross the country once again.
We're heading west.
We're heading west. So off we go, and we're gonna be driving first thing.
Yeah, it's going to be 31 total hours of driving over the next week.
Perfect. So we'll report on how we survive
We'll
that.
let you know how it goes.
Exactly. I think that's it from us, from the
Yeah.
Wild Hixsons this time around. We're going to go tune in for the next leg in the West.